What you're looking at right now is an early interpretation of the 2027 Lexus RX-350. And this is not just a facelift, this is a statement. But before I tell you why this could be the best luxury SUV in its class, I want to show you one detail up front that almost everyone is missing. Look at that grille. The iconic Lexus spindle grille, the one that's been criticized for years for being too big, too aggressive, too much, has finally evolved. Flatter, body integrated, almost EV-like. And that is not a coincidence. The headlights are razor thin, the DRLs are sharp. The entire front end feels like something pulled straight from 5 years in the future. But here's the interesting part. Why is Lexus doing this right now? The answer is in the powertrain, and we'll get there in just a moment. And from the side, this is the cleanest set of proportions the RX has ever had. Slightly coupe-like, slightly athletic, but still completely practical. Strong shoulder lines, large wheels, body sculpting that catches light in a way that almost looks like CGI in the real world. This is not an SUV that screams for attention. This is an SUV that knows people will notice it, without having to ask. The rear, pure Lexus design confidence, full width LED light bar, sharp geometric taillights, a clean tailgate with raised Lexus lettering, no clutter, no unnecessary details, just premium restraint done right. And at night, this thing is going to look like a fighter jet that just landed. Step inside, and this is where Lexus plays on a completely different level. BMW and Mercedes build cabins that feel like spaceship control rooms. Lexus builds a cabin that feels like home. Large floating infotainment display, full digital cluster, panoramic glass roof, premium leather with immaculate stitching, no unnecessary buttons, no stacked screens fighting for your attention. Everything is driver-focused, but it still feels calm, unhurried, effortless. And that distinction? That's something most reviewers don't talk about enough. All right, here's the part everyone's been waiting for. Rumors point to the 2027 RX-350, carrying over a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4, but this time paired with a significantly improved hybrid system. Estimated output, somewhere around 275 to 300 horsepower. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not enough for an SUV at this price. But hold on, because raw power is not the whole story here. What's changing is how that power is delivered. Smoother hybrid-assisted acceleration, better fuel efficiency than any previous RX, and NVH levels, noise, vibration, harshness, that are reportedly near silent. This isn't built for traffic light drag races. This is built to be bulletproof for the next decade. On pricing, based on current market trends, expect the base 2027 RX-350 to start around $50,000 to $58,000 US. Fully loaded, you're looking at $65,000 and above. Expensive? Yes. But compare what you actually get at that price against the competition. And the question starts to look very different. BMW X5, Mercedes GLE, Audi Q7, all direct rivals. And yes, if you're talking about raw performance or the most bleeding-edge tech on paper, they might still have an edge. But there's one variable that most luxury SUV buyers overlook completely: total cost of ownership. Lexus has dominated this metric for years. Reliability scores, service costs, resale value, the numbers consistently speak for themselves. And now, with this 2027 design, they're finally competitive on looks too. That combination, that's genuinely dangerous for the competition. So, is the 2027 Lexus RX-350 worth waiting for? If you want an SUV that looks like the future, feels premium from the first second, can be trusted at 200,000 miles, and won't give you a panic attack every time a service bill shows up, then yes, absolutely. This isn't Lexus playing it safe anymore. This is Lexus going on the offensive, and the German brands should be paying attention, But I want to hear from you. Is this enough to make you switch from BMW or Mercedes? Or does Lexus still feel too conservative for your taste? Drop it in the comments. And if you know someone who still calls Lexus boring, send them this video. Subscribe if you want to see how BMW is planning to fight back in 2027. Because that response, that's an even wilder story.